Wait, is it working? Hello, Eclipse. Is it working? How big of a delay is it? Is it smooth? Is it buttery smooth with little to no delay? Have I created a miracle? Have I actually pulled off a miracle? Did I actually pull off a miracle? Please tell me I pulled off a miracle! 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 Did I actually pull it off? Let's fucking go! Miracle! No fucking way I pulled off a miracle! Holy shit! Please tell me it's an absolute miracle. Please tell me it's a Christmas miracle. Please tell me it's a Christmas miracle. I swear to God, please let it be a Christmas miracle. Let it be the most magical miracle that's ever miracled, baby. Please. Please, baby. Oh my God, I pulled off a miracle. So, Eclipse, call them! Buttery smooth with little to no delay. Call them back in, Eclipse! Get him back in this fucking stream! Get him back in here! Let's fucking go! It's buttery smooth with little to no delay! I am a god among men! Bask upon this victory! I am a god among men! I bask upon this victory! Holy shit, I'm actually lightheaded, dude. But oh my God, I did it! Oh my God! Call them back in! Call them back in, Eclipse! Let them witness it! Witness it! Let them witness the miracle! That is the genius of Orange Zero! Problem solving skills have saved the day, baby! Test Twitch. Alright, Tidy! Tell me, is it buttery smooth? Test YouTube. How? How buttery smooth is it? Bask upon the victory that is Orange Zero! The genius of problem solving! Christ almighty, you did it! Yes! Yes! I'm a fucking genius! I'm a fucking genius! Let's fucking go, baby! I fucking did it! Yes! I am a god among men, baby! A god among men! You have no idea how insane I went. Like, I went insane during Tithe Farm because I wanted to talk to you guys on stream, but I had to lock in because I wanted to fix the stream, and I did it. My hard work has paid off. My problem-solving skills have been put to the test. Oh my god! Let's go! Oh baby, let's go! I bet you I could even be in a fucking voice call right now, and it won't affect my fucking Twitch stream. That's how confident I am, baby. Right, hold on. I am now on moves. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Old School RuneScape. My name is Orange Zero, and today we are doing one of the Clan Bingo, part 2 of day 4. We are at Moons of Peril. We are now at the Dungeon of Nepotli, where we get like basically free supplies as we fight the Moons of Peril. Normally you would want high level gear against the Moons of Peril. Not really high level gear, but high defense gear. It is recommended it is recommended that minimum gear that you would bring here for defense is rune gear. I would say rune armor with Ardoin cloak 1 or 2, right? Maybe a dragon or rune boots with combat bracelet, or if you're rich enough, regen bracelet, amulet of glory minimum, and then a helm of Natus knot. That would give you just about enough defense so that Blood Moon will hit you very inconsistently. With the difficulty of Void Gear here is that you have base 87s for your defenses as Void Gear, while runes have base 180s. That means that you have to make up for the 180s that the rune has. Luckily, I was able to figure out what is the minimum gear that you would need. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you one of the strongest items you can use as a Void user. You can remove the Dragon Fire Shield. You can remove the DFS, right? Because I use the Rune Shield. My initial gear was full Void, a Prayer Cape, not even no blessing. I had Amulet of Fury with Dragon Boots and Brimstone Ring, but what pushes you to the minimum threshold of defense is this pretty little weapon right here, the Zamorakian Hasta. The Zamorakian Hasta not only provides all 3 combat styles that you need, stab, blunt, and slashing, it also provides you with 12 defense for stab, slash, and crush, allowing you to get just a little bit of defense for your fighting. For those who are asking, can I use lower level Hastas? Unfortunately, no, because what's this called? Because one of the biggest issues, or one of the biggest problems here, or one of the biggest problems with other Haste is that they have negative defense rolls. That means that that means that your gears, that means that running anything than a Zamaraki and Hasta is actually going to be a very big detriment, and you're better off using like a zombie axe or anything like that. But I would say you wouldn't ever encounter this sort of problem solving issue because no one would be crazy enough to bring Void to the Moons of Peril, except for me, because that's my personal challenge to bring Void to every single boss in every single raid. So without further ado, let's hop to it and let's start green logging one set of the of the Moons of Peril. The hard part is that I have bad luck protection, and if you check my collection log, the only thing I can full set is the chest plates, or is the blood moon, is the blue moon. So if anyone gets the blue moon spear, it'll be great. But so far, someone has found the blood moon tassets. So essentially, these are the only things I can get. If the rest of the team can get the rest to like fully green clog it, it would be great. But I only need to green log like one whole set. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But the hard part, honestly, is I actually can't green log an entire set because I have sold a majority of these parts. So yeah, without further ado, let's just do what we can and let's have some fun with it. So first we go on Blood Moon, activate Piety, drink a combat potion, resurrect a superior thrall, and we're pretty perfect on the timing because Blue Moon just started their first phase. So now we're just gonna lock in a bit, but hopefully you guys enjoy these few boss fights for now. Oh, that was lucky. That would have turned off my run. Oh, it didn't turn off my run. That's great. Alright. Wait a little bit. Wait a little bit more. And 1, 2, 3. Resurrect. Perfect. I do apologize if you guys are messaging on on YouTube. I might not be able to see the messages because of the delay, but we'll see what happens. Nice. I do like 117 HD's like rendition of these like changes, by the way. I definitely appreciate 117 HD's like effort to making these look amazing. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Nine damage. Got him. Alright. Turn off the prayer. Use the moonlight potion here. Drink. Perfect. Eat 2 because we need... Yeah, we need one more space. Perfect. Perfect. So this is my... this is essentially my normal path. When I do Moons of Peril. Essentially, I start Blood Moon into Eclipse into... I start Blue into Eclipse into Blood. Oh. And drink. Perfect. Right, so this will be the first KC in the game, so let's have some fun with it. Let's cook on the cooking stove, drop the rope, right click, make a cup of tea, go to Eclipse Moon, activate Piety, drink our Moonlight Potion, and combat time. I know my combat style right now is lunge, so we're okay. Don't be Zuck phase, don't be Zuck phase. Oh, it is gonna be Zuck phase, but that's okay. At least we're not like in the middle of Zuck phase. Alright. Right, I am seeing a bit of a delay or a little bit of ping on my end here, but that's fine. That's kind of what happens when you stream. Alright, perfect. Alright, it's at the clone phase where I deal like the most amount of damage. So I'm not too like worried about like all of this. One good 40 hit? Oh, there it is. Got him, baby. Drop this. Perfect. Need one more space. There we go. Grab a herbler supplies. Whoo! Alright. Oh wow, that's pretty perfect. Alright. Grab the mortal and pestle. It takes me about maximum 23 minutes to do a full moons run. Minimum 10 if I get lucky with blood moons. Like majority of my runs, like majority of my run times quite literally hinge on how well or how badly like how badly inaccurate blood moon will be. Put this on swipe. Perfect. Whew. All right, and now we go on to Blood Moon. All right, we pop our prayers, we drink a potion. This is probably, yeah, fair enough. We camp one spot because this is where the safe spot will be, right? So we camp this area basically. Perfect. Right, now the question is, how lucky will Blood Moon get against me? Right? Right, this is where I need to focus up. Woo! No, okay. No, that's a 3. That hits for 30. Nope. Avoid the blood puddles. Okay, we're good. We're lucky that we're a bit tick delayed, so. Oh no! He's healing! Alright, time to eat. Oh man, he healed back so much damage too. Woo, okay, we're good. Come on! He healed back 77! Fuck you, man! Yes! Okay. You see how bullshit Blood Moon heals for sometimes? He was at like what, 40 multiple times. He heals back to 120 in like those 2 instances. Fucking bullshit. Alright, let's go back to pound attack style because we need blunt damage. Right, first key C of the stream. Money! Alright. Let's go Herblower. Woo! Drink and drink. Drop these 2. Wait, make a cup of tea because we're very low on run energy. And then we pass through entrance. I just hope we don't get like attacked by one of the grimy lizards here. I think it's called grimy lizards. I forgot what their names are, but like one of the I think that was grimy lizards. But yeah, because grimy lizards here can poison you, and that's something that I don't want to happen because I don't have any poison cures on me right now. Whew, alright. drink a potion. Pop our prayers. Boop, got him. Oh, I am getting a lot of damage. I'm taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. Par for the course. Oh, got him. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not yet. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Alright, got him. Explode? Yes. Alright, and he's dead. Yes, got him! Alright. A little bit of a quicker Blue Moon fight there, which is good. By the way, I got to play Dragon Wilds through a friend last week. How was it? I know that my opinion on Dragon Wilds is pretty. I haven't played Dragon Wilds myself, but I have a pretty good opinion on it because I basically like Valheim, and because Dragon Wilds feels a lot like Valheim, but with a lot more intense, random events. I can kind of see why some people wouldn't enjoy it. Mostly because they believe that the progression should be the same as RuneScape. When if they base it off of Valheim, it makes sense that they base it off of Valheim progression rather than RuneScape progression. Because sure, you get a Dragon Whip while you have Bronze Armor, but Bronze Armor is basically Rune Armor in the game anyway. Or at least Adamant Armor in RuneScape terms. Because I feel like if you make it that the progression of Dragon Wilds is like exactly like RuneScape, and you basically make it that you have to work through Rune, I feel like it's too much effort. I feel like there's too much in between before you could. I feel like there has to be a lot in between before you get a dragon. Before you get an abyssal whip, basically. I'm not gonna lie. Even if it feels like other games have a better advantage over it, as a former RuneScape player, it's a great entry, honestly. I mean, I would say it's not a great entry to the franchise, but it's a great introduction to the world of RuneScape. Because oh damn, I just heard myself wheeze as I inhaled there. But basically, right, one of the biggest advantages of Dragon Wilds is it actually takes place in the third age, not in the fourth age, which is the age of man. I would say that's probably like one of its advantages. It basically piggybacks off of RuneScape lore. But for it to be an introduction to the game of RuneScape would be pretty much doing it a disservice. That's for sure. But I wouldn't be too surprised if people would use that as a way to like get into RuneScape, because RuneScape is a pretty good MMORPG. but not necessarily the same genre as Dragon Wilds. So I think like Dragon Wilds is a good game in and of its own, and a lot of people are like, oh, it shouldn't have RuneScape in it because it doesn't have like RuneScape progression. It's like you're looking at it from the lens of an MMORPG, when you should be looking at it in the lens of similar games like Valheim. I'd prefer to introduce them to RuneScape at its best, but Dragon Wilds is fun to say the least. That's what I could say it. That's how I could say it. It's not as fun as always Harvest, but hey, it's aight in its core. I mean, that's fair. I'd say if you want to introduce old school RuneScape, you should introduce it now. You know, with WoW players like coming back, like entering RuneScape to try it out, right? RuneScape is definitely like at its peak right now, and I'd say it's at its like second golden age because of how good RuneScape players have it really at the moment. I just did. 3 of my college friends have been playing a lot. Oh, that's great. I hope they like once they can afford like stable membership. Definitely something that I look forward to seeing, because the fun part about RuneScape, but also one of its main detriments is it's a horizontal game. It's a horizontal progression sandbox MMO. Because the hard part about a sandbox MMO is that it doesn't have necessarily a linear way for you to progress the game, and it's also horizontal. You basically have to choose your own adventure, and you have to have a goal in mind before you play the game, because if you don't, right, then it's difficult. Because one of the things that RuneScape does good is its tutorial. It shows you how to play the game, and it shows you what you can do in the game, and then it pops you down into Lumbridge, and it goes, now that you know how to play the game, we're not gonna tell you how you should play the game. Now that we tell you how to how the mechanics of the game, we're not gonna tell you how to play. Set your own goal and have fun, like an actual sandbox, right? So yeah. I've been the guide at best, which is good. Like having a guide in the wiki on RuneScape is good. I would say that's also probably one of the biggest detriments. Is if you need a wiki for a game to be played, then yeah, like it sucks. But honestly, RuneScape has done really good things to make it easier so that you don't need to wiki a few things. Like if you're just encountering a thing for the first time, if you don't spacebar through quests, the game actually tells you how to play. Like the game actually tells you how certain mechanics work, basically. I shouldn't have done that. This is the Blood Jaguar phase. He's like life stealing just a little bit, so he's not like recovering too much, which is good. Oh fuck. That's my bad. Oh! Just before Blood Jaguar phase 2. Eat shit! Alright. I'm not exactly like I give help as a wiki guy, but more of like a doo-doo helps on certain things. Basically, they do what they want and can ask me for any help, just an idea on what they encounter if they need it. I mean, that's fair. One of the biggest things that I have, like, I'm a teacher in my clan right now in RuneKin. And one of the biggest questions that I know that people think about is like, hey, I want to get into PVM. Like, how do we start that and stuff like that, right? Like there's always a goal, and there's nothing wrong with like being the guide, because the one thing that is good is like when you have knowledge of a certain aspect in RuneScape, people will come to you to ask for those questions. One of the things that I will say, right? When the new Varlamore update popped up, I was the most knowledgeable about it, and I basically told everybody about it, and everybody in the clan tried it out, and it was definitely something that people like saw the passion and like that's the thing is like there's a lot of minute and small details, right? And it's something that you're definitely gonna enjoy, or something that not everybody will have not something that everybody will have the time to like do their research on. There's nothing wrong with being the guy that like works as a wiki, because there's nothing wrong with being the walking wiki. That's me literally with Borderlands, right? But I think it's a fundamental issue of the game when it becomes a problem for the game, because there's nothing wrong with you being very knowledgeable at the game. What the problem comes in the fact that I think the problem comes in the fact that if you are the wiki guy, right, then that means there's a if you are the wiki guy, right, and people basically have to ask you like how a certain thing works rather than as a guide like what you're saying, right? Then I think it's a fundamental issue of the game itself, in which the game basically has issues teaching the players certain aspects of the game, is the best way to describe it. But I could be articulating it wrong right now, but that's the best way to that's really the best way to articulate it. At least right now, while my brain is still functioning, because I know I'll be doing 1 more hour. I have streamed for about a total of 4 hours if I started at about 7:30 p.m. So about 3 hours 30 maybe, but we'll see. I'll probably stream like 1 or 2 more runs here. Because my head is like actually exploding in my brain. No, I forgot to drink a cup of tea. Oh, there we go. One of the problems I know about being a wiki guy is that getting asked constantly can definitely take the experience out of things. Hold on, let me just finish Blood Moon. Experience out of things, like, I don't know how to word it. It's like you playing boss fight with the mechanic that you have to learn. Ask it and you can remove the aspect of learning. I mean, that's kind of part of it. Like, that's very par for the course of being the wiki guy for the team, honestly. But that in and of itself, the best way to describe it is kind of like real life, right? If you think about an MMORPG like real life, it's like an elder passing on his knowledge to this tribesman or to the next generation of gamers. You basically have them skip the hard work that you've learned, right? By passing on that knowledge so that they can basically instead just focus on improving their gameplay aspect. You basically provide the knowledge so that they improve upon their skill instead, rather than doing the research and doing the knowledge. Sure, it's part of the experience, but without us wiki guys, right? It is something that basically bridges the gap between those that just want to experience the game and those that want to experience the problem solving. Because if we're going to look at like the WoW players, one of the biggest example is Guzu. He enjoys playing the game unguided. But if you look at Savix, if you look at Sardako, if you look at some of the newer players, some of these players play unguided. And it's a load of fun. Because you see the flaw in some of the designs of Jagex, and Jagex gets to see that. And a lot of like veteran players realize, shit, because I'm a walking human wiki, I never thought of it that way because I keep thinking I already know it. So it becomes common knowledge, right? And because it becomes common knowledge, you basically don't see it from the perspective of a new player. And new players doing it unguided, you basically see a very new perspective on things. And it's a breath of fresh air seeing their version of things. Though the problem is more of a sometimes than a constant, because sometimes it can happen. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being helpful sometimes or being helpful all the time. It's basically something that they can choose to opt in or out of those questions, right? But you get to see from the eyes of a fresh and new player, right, or a returning player, how they approach the game, and it shows you a perspective of what they see, like how they see or how they view the game essentially at its core as they experience the game. It reminds me of when I used to do guides for Watch Dogs for my friends, since stealth in that game is ass. I understand. I always look at wikis and like tutorials. Also, I'm getting pinged at work again, and it's already 11 p.m. Hold on, friends. I am getting pinged at work, so I am quite literally looking at the pings given to me. Alright. Yeah, no problem. They were just informing me what to do tomorrow. I apparently have to work tomorrow again. I am making so much fucking money doing overtime. I mean, like, but yeah, to continue the point, right? It's like there's nothing wrong with doing tutorials because there are just some parts of certain like aspects that are just like an absolute slog, and definitely sometimes not everybody wants to take part in the problem solving skills that it requires, right? That is the first time I entered Zuck phase without taking any damage. Oh, but I missed. But that's okay. I entered Zuck phase without taking damage. It's actually the first time that's happened. Like, I entered Eclipse Moon with Zuck phase active. That is the first time that I entered without taking damage and making it to the shield. Yeah, it's you. It's you, Eclipse. It's a you moon, man. Alright. Time to take out the Colossal Blade. Oh! Damn! Man, this makes me want to play OSRS, but I got no time. I get you. I would say don't ever force yourself to play OSRS, but I will say that's actually the best part about old school RuneScape. The game has horizontal progression. So whatever progress you have, if you leave this game for months or years on end, you don't feel like you've lost time. Or you don't feel like you've lost effort, right? Because whatever gear that you have at the time is still gonna be pretty good. So when you come back to the gear that you basically have, you know that the game is basically just waiting for you to keep progressing, and you're not left behind by the game, basically. It's like 11:09. I might have to end this stream for now because, man, my headache is getting worse. It's probably because I'm tired. It's probably because I got a headache from being tired so much. So I'm not gonna force myself too much tonight. It's because I got the Sight of Vitor last week. That's weird. Oh wait, you got a Sight of Vitor? You were doing TOB? Shit, man. I haven't even done any raids yet. You gotta bring me to Tob or Toa, man. What the heck? Better rest up. Yeah, I'll probably cool down after this. I'll do one Blood Moon and then this will be my prison tomorrow as well. Dude, you've no idea. I haven't done TOB or Toa. I haven't even done Cox yet, bro. I didn't get to do so because I was with my guild. Oh, I see. I mean, technically, I could probably do some as well. Because my guild does host, like, raids. Yes, game. I will be taking a break after this because it's already 4 hours. It took me at least more than 15 times to get it because it's a rare drop. I mean, the site of Vitor is a mega rare, so yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it took you like super long to get it, man. Like mega rares are hard to get. Dude, it's a scythe. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you were like super happy. God fucking damn it, I got distracted. My timing. It's not that I got distracted. I missed my timing. It's a skill issue. But yeah, dude, like I would be super happy if I got like a rare drop. If I did TOA, if I did Tombs of a Masket, right? And I got a fucking Fang, even just a Fang, I would be like fucking ecstatic, dude. I think my friend got Grazi Rapier. Yeah, it was the Grazi Rapier in OSRS, basically. Like the Grazi Rapier from Tob, yeah. I'm actually pretty happy about the new sailing update. Because they're gonna add like a mid-game stab weapon. Because there's not a lot of good stab options in the mid-game. I will tell you that because you get Sarachnis Cudgel and like Abbey Whip, but apart from that, right? Not much you get. Like there's not much else after that. Whew, alright. Alright, streamer luck maybe? Last minute streamer luck? Last minute streamer luck? Question mark? This is our third chest, yeah? Yeah. No such luck. But we are making money. Alright. I'll stop it here. But yeah, for now I do need to get I believe. Thank you, Dino. Wait, Dino, are you watching my stream? I didn't know. The Fang was the one I planned, not gonna lie. But hey, Scythe, I mean Fang is TOA. So if you were looking for Asbumpton's Fang, that would have been TOA. But if you're looking for Rapier, then that would have been Tob. Yeah, cause I think Grazi Rapier would have been nice. I probably, like, if I had the cash, I would probably go Grazi Rapier just so I have a stab weapon. Because my current bludgeoning weapon is a dual Makwa Weedle. I was gonna do TOA, but I was dragged into TOB. Oh, I see. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take a break from like, from moons tonight. That's like what 3 KC so far. But I think, but yeah, I'll definitely keep going tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but I'll see if I can stream something tomorrow because there's gonna be some housework done, and I might have to keep that. I might have to keep, looking, or I might have to like not really keep looking, but I might have to keep watch of the housework. So yeah, I'm probably gonna like take a quick, not Tylenol, because I can't take anything stronger than like paracetamol, because I actually can't drink like mefenamic acid or ibuprofen. So I'm probably gonna take a quick paracetamol, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna need to cool down or probably gonna play a different game like Adventure Quest maybe, but we'll see then. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys next stream. Definitely want to do a lot more moons because I love moons. I love doing moons. I love doing Moons of Peril. I love these bosses. So definitely gonna help this team with the green log. And once we log like an entire set, if that unlocks the tile, we're definitely gonna do barrows. But yeah, for now, I'll see you guys next stream. You all stay safe, you all have a good time, and in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.